Good day, RGV. Today on Valley por Vida, we've got two very special guests in studio with us. Professional comedians that'll make you laugh so hard that it'll hurt to smile. We've also got some tips on how to buy a car online. We'll have an all-new fun facts and trivia game segment, plus a special shout out for our social media shout out of the day. There's so much going on, so don't go anywhere. Valley por Vida starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda, and today I am so excited to tell you that we have a professional stand-up comedian, Rudy Barba, in the house, and he has performed all across the place, you guys. I mean, he's been on every stage that you can imagine, and just making people laugh till, like I said, they're smiling that it hurts so much. We're so happy to have him here with us in the studio to tell us all about what he's been up to. Hey, Rudy, how are you?
What's going on? I'm so excited. Thank you for having me out here. Oh, I had so much fun.
No, we're so excited to have you. You have so much going on. I mean, we're trying to keep up with everything. So kind of just tell us what has been going on in the world of Rudy Barba.
It's been so chaotic. I'm thankful. This past Monday was my birthday on the 22nd. On Wednesday, y'all, I got to perform at Cine El Rey. It's been so long since I've been in that theater. That's where we all started, like in the area, the stand-up comedians started local venues. And imagine starting in a theater.
Wow.
And going back on this Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It was amazing just being back on there on stage and making people laugh. Oh, just amazing time.
Oh my
Heck
goodness,
yeah.
yes. And you have so many things that coming up that we want to know because we want to follow you and be where you are. So kind of tell us, what can we look forward to?
Well, right now my December's kind of booked up with a lot of private events, pachangas, fiestas, all that stuff, corporate events. But follow me on social media, Rudy Barba Comedy. That's everything. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, taca, que le damos? A little bit of everything. And you can follow me, Rudy Barba Comedy, not difficult. If I do have a local show, I just post it up on there and all my social media, even TikToks. I'll do a little dance like, hey, I'm coming back this Thursday.
So cool. Oh my goodness. Now, I cannot make people laugh, but you have such a gift, and you're letting people just enjoy a good time and go out there and have fun. Family, friends, neighbors. I mean, tell me, how does it feel when you're up there? I mean, what are you thinking? It's just, I want to get in your world.
I think about the people in the audience. They're out here, pinching their budgets and trying to make it, and then like, hey, we got like an extra 10, 20 bucks, let's go see a comedy show. Yeah. It's an investment, and I'm here to return the investment double-fold in tears and laughter. Yeah. You know what I mean? I love it. I always like to tell people, like, hey, bring your extra pair of underwear for the comedy show. You're going to need it. And if you don't, well, it's always good to have an extra pair.
There you go. Solid advice that you can expect here on Valley por Vida. We always give it to you real, guys. No, but this is really cool because, I mean, like I said, anyone can come and have a good time. But tell me who exactly. I mean, this is for a family? Is this for, who is this for?
Normally I do range a bit bad words, but not in a malice sense. I'm out here just kind of getting a little happy with the F word. But I've ranged, I perform for everybody from little kids to older adults. I do have a clean set. If you prefer it, let me know. It's going to be a little bit extra, that's right. But yeah, I perform for everybody. I've even gone to perform for one person.
Wow.
To 2000, I think it was in San Antonio with Raymond Horta. Oh my God, it's a blessing.
Yeah, my goodness.
So no matter who's in front of me, it's going to be an awesome night.
Absolutely. Now, we do want to ask if you can give us just maybe like a 15 to 30-second sneak peek of what we can experience when we go to one of your shows. You have so much. I know. You're just going through your video library of comedy.
Just real quick, I am from La Jolla. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with La Jolla. It's on that side of the valley. I know, right?
Where's my map?
I like to talk about this area, like South Texas. Nowhere else can they mess up two languages, put it together, and make it their native tongue.
Oh my goodness. You're so amazing, and everyone just has a good time. I mean, I see it online, I hear people talking, and so we're just so excited to have you here. So thank you again so much for being here.
Let me come out here.
Oh my goodness. And like he said, you guys have got to go and check him out on studio or on performance at one of his shows. I mean, he's got so much going on. Again, he is Rudy Barba Comedy everywhere, so be sure to follow him. I know he's going to have you laughing all the way home and even days after. All right, you guys. Well, now we're going to go from comedy to cars. With the holiday season upon us, most of us will soon be looking for some gifts for our loved ones and maybe even for us. And of course, 2020 and 2021 brought about a new way of shopping for us all, and that's online. We buy clothes, electronics, household goods online, but does that work for all gifts? Like, say, a car? Yes, it does. And we went ahead and spoke with an expert to get some tips to keep in mind.
Thank you for having me back on Valleyport Vida. It's Victoria Keith here with Ask Victoria again. And today I want to talk to you. I don't know if you noticed, there's a car shortage going on. Maybe? No? Okay. Well, because of the car shortage, the way people are having to go about purchasing a vehicle now is ordering a vehicle. I know the process sounds like it could be daunting. Don't worry, I have some tips for you to make it easier. Number one, be sure to negotiate. Even though the vehicle's not there at the dealership, negotiate on the price of the vehicle, negotiate on the interest rate. As always, I tell you, shop around when it comes to the interest rate. Check the dealership's rate. Check your bank or credit union's interest rate, okay? Number two, once you negotiate the price and the interest rate, make sure you get it in writing. It might be something called a buyer's order. Make sure you take that buyer's order with a manager's signature and your signature, because it now becomes an agreed upon, locked in price and interest rate. Leads me to the next thing, a deposit. Typically when you order a vehicle, you have to pay a deposit. Make sure you get that number and ask, is it refundable? If it's non-refundable, because that's going to be key. What if you change your mind? What if you don't want it once it gets there? Make sure you get the details on that and get that in writing as well. Number four, get a rate lock. A lot of dealerships are doing a rate lock. If you agree upon an interest rate and you agree upon amount, an MSRP amount, make sure you get that rate and interest rate and the MSRP locked so that you're secure, because then you're going to have what is number five, patience. That ordering a vehicle could take anywhere between 4 to 6 months. So if you're interested and you know you're going to be interested, go ahead and jumpstart, get on that now, because you're going to have to employ some patience during this time period, because it could take at least 6 months to do. Hope these tips helped. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to hit me up on my website, www.askvictoria.net. Take care. Have a great day.
There you have it. We hope you can consider some of these tips when it comes to buying a car online. Like Victoria said, you can check out her website if you'd like more information. But I've got some more information for you in the meantime too. Real fun info in today's Fun Facts segment. All right, well, according to FredBeans.com, there may be a few things about automobiles that you never knew, so you got to make sure to keep that in mind for Victoria. We're going to go ahead and take a look at a few right now. Did you know that the average American spends about 38 hours a year stuck in traffic on the road? And in some parts of the country, it may be worse when it comes to traffic. Say Los Angeles, for example. There are more cars than people in LA. Also, did you know that the inventor of the cruise control actually could not see? Although he was blind, this person came up with a pretty cool tool that a lot of us use today. Also, back in 1941, Henry Ford actually made a car out of, get this, soybeans. Now, as a vegan, I think that's pretty cool. It's a story for another time, though. And lastly, the vehicle with the highest mileage ever to be recorded had a total of 2,850,000 miles on it. And I just felt bad that my car just hit 100,000. But we hope that you learned something new. And remember, all of this the next time that you get in your car when you're buying a car online with those tips that Victoria mentioned, now that you know how to do it effectively. See, it's good to know your car history and to know about cars in general. The better that you know your vehicle, the better that you'll be able to take care of it. According to wrench.com, cars are made up of a lot of different parts, so we thought it'd be super fun to test your automobile knowledge and see if you knew just how many in today's trivia time game. All right, so you might know about a few of the more common parts, like the battery, engine, headlights, brake pads, but there are also hundreds of car parts that maybe you never even heard of before. So one of the following is not a real car part, and it's up to you to figure out which one. And you're in luck. We're going to give you a little bit of time to think about that because it's actually time for a commercial/weather break. But don't go anywhere because we're going to be back. And we're going to be joined also by professional comedian Sonia Trevino right here in the TV studio. And she's going to tell us all about what she's been up to. Plus, she's got some details for us to keep in mind and some other performances. And an exclusive with her, like I said, with your trivia time answer, all of that and more when we come back.